All right. We're going to get straight into a collective message today. No bullshit today. We're not going to waste time. Hold on 1 second. All right. We're getting back to the dragons. I miss the dragons so freaking much. And we're going to get straight into our collective message. I don't know how long tonight's live going to be, but probably not too long. But sometimes I always do get lose track of time when I'm in the zone, when we're channeling, when I'm channeling. How's everyone doing? Hope all you guys have a good night wherever you are. Been through some shifts, personal learnings. It hasn't been easy. It's never been easy. It's never been easy. But it's okay. It's alright. We get I did mention that we have a new dragon, the solar dragon, which is kind of like this, like fire, not like fiery, but like the sun, like a solar dragon. But wondering if we're gonna bring the solar dragon through today or another day. I don't know, because I don't want to force it. So whenever the time is right. But I'm excited. Whatever dragon comes through, whatever collective comes through, it's totally fine. Honestly, I have been clearing energy, clearing health, clearing inside, clearing things, purging things. We have to kind of do that kind of stuff. We have to periodically clear houses. Like the house is what I'm saying. The house is your body, your inner realm, your energy, your aura. You gotta clear houses constantly, or else you're gonna feel fucking weird. You know what I mean? Continue to be your authentic self. All right, so right away, I'm feeling the energy, very upbeat, very uplifting kind of energy, very energetic, but in a balanced way, exactly how I like to feel. You know, I like to feel energetic. I don't like to feel like I'm like, I don't know if you know what I mean. Like, I want to feel calm and intense at the same time. Like, if you know what that means, like calm and intense. Like, I am up, energetic, but at the same time, I'm like calm, like, yeah. Not like the type where you have too much coffee and you're like jittery, kind of like energetic. Not that. Do you know the type of calm, the type of energetic calm and powerful calm and intense calm? The powerful type of presence, you know? Tap into it. Tap into the energy. That's what I'm saying. You gotta feel. Well, the thing about channeling dragons is that it's more of the energies than the words, always. And a lot of time, honestly, dragons don't really give a shit about like having, like, they don't really give a shit about getting credits, you know, like the Ascended Master does. But they just want to get fucking work done. They just get shit done. Like, I don't even, like, come on, like, I don't have an ego to feed on to, like, to I have been having this urge to talk about that. Like, people comes to me thinking that, like, I would, like, need their validations and, like, oh, you're, like, amazing, blah, blah, blah. But, yes, I appreciate all of that. Like, I appreciate all the support. But, like, that isn't what I'm looking for. It's just like the dragon. Sometimes they do these amazing thing in the background. They don't even leave name, like they don't need to be recognized, because like all we want to do is to get shit done. Get shit done. That's all I care. You know what I mean? And that's like what I've been talking about. Like, if people come at me, project their insecurity at me and shit, then I'm like, I'd rather not. Man, I want to see you being empowered. I want to see you being empowered. That's whatever you want to tell to me, tell to yourself. If you want to say you're amazing, say that to yourself, bitch. You know what I mean? Come on. That's what makes me happy. Not like coming at me like, oh, putting me on a pedestal, putting other people on a pedestal. No, what I want to see is, tell yourself that. Tell yourself how amazing you are. Put yourself on the pedestal. Kiss yourself in the mirror, like, mwah. You know what I mean? Alright, this is too much energy, guys. I'm like, calm and powerful. But people don't get it. Like, bruh, my love language isn't like having people throwing kisses at me. Seeing people in power is what makes me happy. Like, seeing people shine is what makes me happy. Don't freaking project your insecurity on me. I like to, because that's the type of shit I do. I look into the mirror and I'm like, hell yeah. Like, man, all the good and bad, I love. Now I want to see you do the same thing. A lot of people, this is the message though. A lot of people try to be nice, say good things to other people just to hope that the other person give them back the same energy. And when they don't get the same energy back, they would be heartbroken, like, meh. But bro, you gotta give that to yourself first. You know what I mean? Don't be going around and trying to like, clap for everyone, but you don't clap for yourself. What kind of bullshit is that? You're violating yourself. You always get worked up. But bro, I'm getting worked up about you, like for you. Cause then I like be mad. Like if you talk shit about yourself, I'm like even mad. Thank you, Deuce. Thank you. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm bad with names. I'm feeling like fiery energy today. Like this is a fire dragon. Alright, it's the fire dragon. My fire baby. Well, it's kind of like fire alien lab. That's what it's saying. But yeah, it does. I mean, it is a fire dragon. That's why it's so spicy. That's why the energy is like spicy. I'm like, no bullshit, bitches. Sorry. Look at that. Look at that badass. Look at that bat boy. It's the same fucking dragon too. I pulled these two cards out of the whole fucking deck and it's the same dragon. You're like, this is my fire dragon baby. Man. And one card is with this masculine writing on top, and the other one is this feminine, just this, like this sexy motherfucker, and then this warrior-like soldier, this divine masculine, divine feminine. Man, they're both me. Fuck. They're both me! I'm the king and the queen. So are you. All of my recent posts, like my recent 2 posts, is about owning the sovereignty. It's about stop fucking look outside for that other part of you. The other part of you is inside. That queen, those two, that badass motherfucker and that sexy motherfucker, they're both you. They're both you. That's what I mean. No need for validation. You know, people like get out there, they try to show up, they try to like prove themselves just to get like approval or like to prove a point. Bitch, I don't need that shit. You don't need that shit. You know, because the only thing you need is from yourself, you know. The only approval and validation you ever need is from you. It's from you. Thank you for your team bracelet, Tarot. So nice to see you. Yeah, feeling the new energy in the house. Thanks for the follow, dudes. Welcome to the team. Hey. Exactly. No, I am different. We've been evolving. Nah, for real. That's what I'm saying. I talk about this kind of stuff. You think I talk about this Reaper shit like just to talk about it? Nah, I fucking live it every fucking day. That's why I look different. My music taste changes like every other week. I have this little mini birth every other 2 weeks. I lost counts, guys. Come on here. You see me? This is exactly what you expect. I walk the talk, guys. I walk the talk, and that's why I'm telling you. See, we're on this together. We are doing this together. But you know, that's what I always say. There's no attachment. There's no hard feelings. Nothing is personal. You know, you just move on. You just keep going. This is beautiful. Look at my fire dragon baby. Look at our fire dragon baby. Look how badass he look. This sexy red color. This sexy ass red. Hold on one second. I saw you. I call him Fireball. Is a him. Is more like a masculine energy, but it doesn't matter. You can have a feminine expression or a masculine expression with that fire dragon energy. But I'll show you a little Fireball. Are you ready? Oh! You see that? He's fat, like, cause you know what? Cause he consumes. He consumes all of that negativities, all the bullshits. He consumes all the demons. He's like, oh, he's so funny though. He's funny. He may be a little bit chaotic, but we get shit done. That's it, period. He's so cute. Dominique the Mystic, thank you for the heart for the dragon. Oh yeah. Alright. Fire dragon baby. Fire in the air. Fire in the air. Fire in the air. Yeah, so continue on with the message. You know, we're getting closer and closer to what is it called? To an important era, to the golden era. To the golden era of creations, you know. And there are still some energetic pulls in the back trying to pull us back into the past, trying to pull us down into these low frequency vibrations. And that's why we have to be even more bold. We have to bold. Unapologetically authentic it is. And listen, you gotta have the guts to be hated. All right. You gotta stop caring. Because I mean, I talked about it so many times. Like, come on, we gotta stop being people pleasers. Just stop being nice. You have a kind heart. You have a pure heart. I know that we have our values. We have a moral. You know, You don't need to prove it to anyone because Source sees everything. Source, the divine, sees everything. We ain't not need to prove that to anyone. Like I said, you can handle the hate, you can handle the misunderstanding, you can handle being even the bad guy sometimes. Because you trigger the fuck out of people. Real light triggers false light. And real darkness triggers false darkness. The real people triggers the fake people. And they're going to make you feel like you're the bad guy. So you got to stop giving a shit. Because that's it. Yeah. Because you hold a mirror up to people's face. And they don't like that. People don't like that. Because they don't want to look at it. They don't want to look at it. You know why? Exactly what I'm saying. You know why we hold a mirror up to people? Because we have no issue with the mirror, baby. We have no issue looking into the mirror, baby. We look into that mirror, we love what we see. We love, like, no, not everyone like that. A lot of people out there, they don't like what they see. They don't want to look into the mirror. And they don't want to look inside. And so and you come into people's life and you hold a mirror up to their face. You know, you're just giving the same energy back to people, you know? They give you weird energy, you give them weird energy. That's the mirror, I'm saying. They don't like that shit. But you gotta be real, though, right? You gotta be real, and that's why. Like, you can't. Because we've ascended, we've shifted, and we're just like, it's just our natural state of being, is in being our authentic self, because it just feels terrible to be fake. It feels draining to be fake, even. And so once you step into your authentic self, you become the mirror for everyone in your life. Authentic self, you become the mirror for everyone in your life. You become the mirror, a walking mirror. And people love, and if people see beauty, they see the beauty in you. You know, that is a reflection. And if people see insecurity, and dude, bro, insecurity do not feel good. I'm like, don't project your insecurity on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how that felt, because I'm over it. Because, like, I've struggled with insecurity. We've been there before, and we fought hard-ass battles to get out of it. And so no fucking way that anyone can pull me back into that pit. You know what I'm saying? So now, because you've done the work, and now you are acting, well, you're not like acting, you are a walking mirror to people. And you're reflecting the energy back at them, and they start projecting. Because it makes them uncomfortable. Yeah, because we gotta do it, you know? Someone gotta do it. Even though sometimes people not like what it is, but like, you know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be able to handle the hate, the misunderstanding, in order to do this kind of stuff. Because you ain't no mugglers. You guys got spiritual gifts. Some of you are aware, some of you aren't aware, some of you are becoming more aware that you have these spiritual gifts. Especially if you're an alchemist, if you're a healer, if you're a shaman, if you're a witch, or whatever, energy worker, whatever, like wizards. You know, you do it. You do that naturally, because you've ascended, you've shifted your energy, and so you just naturally reflects the energy back. Because you know why? Because that's how the universe works. It's like, people don't understand. It's what you give out, you receive back. And then you become a conduit in a medium for the universe, for the energy, for the flow. And that's why. Because you're in flow with the universe. You are one with the element. And because that's how the universe operates, that's what karma is, right, guys? Come on. That's what karma is. You get what you put out, basically. And, you know, karma, it used to be really slow, because people can't, like, it's so hard for people to learn from karma, because, like, bro, some people have really terrible karma for one lifetime, it takes 3 fucking lifetimes to get back at them. And I'm like, bro, we already forgot, like, what happened. And it takes forever for that fucking souls to learn the lesson, because they come back, they wipe the memories, wiped out, and then they go back into the soul realm, and it's like, why am I keep doing this stuff? It's never ending in this hamster wheel. Not anymore, because time and everything, the vibration is pacing up, and everything happens faster now. So it's not going to take another lifetime. It's not going to take 2 fucking lifetimes for the karmas to get back at people. Because at some point, we lost faith. We're like fucking disappointed. Like, isn't karma fucking real? Why aren't these people getting what they deserve? You know what I'm saying? I get it, guys. I get it. But the game has changed. It is. The nature of the universe has never changed. It's just that the frequency on Earth is slow as fuck. It's just like lag. It's just been lagging forever. It's just like laggy. It's just like, why does it take so long? It takes 3 fucking lifetimes for a bad karma to get back at a person. And I'm like, how is that person ever gonna learn from his mistake or her mistake? You know? But, you know, it's funny. Yeah. All right. But now it's different. You know, people's gonna have to learn right away, because it's gonna get back right at them. And for the people, for you guys, for us, we've already done our part. We did our hard work. We did our part. And now we're just in one with the universe. We're one with the universe. So we do somewhat does the same thing to people, because the universe reflects everything, right? The universe reflects everything. And that's why you're like a walking of reflections for everyone around you. But also because you can handle that stuff, or else you wouldn't be here, or else you wouldn't be at this point in your life to be in alignment with all that is the universe. I do have Instagram, but it's different content. Yeah, I like this message a lot. Thank you, Fireball. Fireball, very fiery. And Ace of Cups, Ace of Hat. It's time to create, guys. It's time to have fun. It's time to bring out the magic. It's time to bring out the magic, bro. Telling you, I've been waiting for this moment for a long ass time. Like, when? It's time now. It's time now. It's time, guys. It's time to play. Yeah, you know, it's our play, because like this. I'm not saying this from an egotistical place, but like I'm saying this in a fair judgment, right? Because this is only for the people who did the work, who did all the shadow work, who faced all their demons, who've done all the battles, who've done everything behind the back, behind closed doors, in the dark, that nobody fucking see. We did it. So now it's reward time. That's why we get to play. I don't know why we get to play. And we may get to sit back and just watch and just like, just let them be, you know, just let people be, you know, it is what it is, you know. You can't take away other people's opportunity to learn and grow by enabling them, by helping them, by providing, by giving. We just gonna chill and watch and just let them be. If they really needed help, they'll come to you, right? They're like, hey, do you have any advice for me? Are you coming from a genuine heart that you want to improve and change? Some people may pretend that they want to grow and change, and when you like, bitch, I thought you said you want to change, and then they're like, what they're doing is not. You know, but here's the thing, because we've done everything. Like, we've done the hard work, we've done the shadow works, we've been there, and so we know when people aren't being real. Like, come on, Our third eye is fucking open, bro. You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand. The world operates differently now. Like, some of you don't even know. Like, your third eye, a lot of people's third eye are open. You have these crazy ass accurate instinct, gut feeling, these intuitions, and you don't even know why. And then you see things, you see the truth, and you be like, why don't people see it? It's obvious, you know? Bro, because your third eye is open. You know, people be like playing games and you like, bro, it's obvious. It's stupid. Like, but because your third eye is open, you can see through the bullshit, and that's why. And that's why you see it. I mean, you don't really have to be a spiritual person or practice anything like tarot reading or witchcraft or anything to be like that, you know, because all you need to do is just face all your shadows, done the inner journey, and sit with your emotions and did everything. Respect yourself, work on the self-love, all that kind of stuff that maybe you don't even have words to describe it. You can't verbalize, but you did it. But you did all that work without even knowing that you did all the work. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you have these gifts are coming online. And that's why it's time for us to sit back and watch and just like, you know, because we're on different paths, you know. Some people may have to start learning their lesson, but not for us. We gotta play. For us. It's time for us to create. The Ace of Cups. It's time for us to create. You know, man, I got no time to waste to babysit people anymore. I mean, like, they gotta do their thing. You know, sometimes people need to get hurt in order to learn a lesson. You know, in order for a toddler to learn how to walk, they have to fall, right? Like, come on. You can't just keep enabling people, you know. You just gotta sit and watch, you know. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. You just take a little bloody lesson, take a little sweaty, bloody lessons for people to grow up. And, you know, we gotta put our energy into creating, because we're creating for the future generations, for the golden age to come, new structures. You know, we're here for bigger missions. You know, you can't afford to to deal with the petty stuff. You know what I mean? Thank you, automatic flow, because we're channeling Fireball today, and he's a fun one. He's a very energetic and like fiery one. So we're channeling, and definitely funny. We're channeling Fireball today, which is fire dragon from the underworld. And I was like, bro, I'm wearing this shirt for a reason. It looks like fire. Yeah, I love Fireball. So Fireball is from the underworld, and he is a master alchemist, and he consumes these darker, denser energy that is supposed to go, and that's why he's fat. Because he takes it all in, and he goes transmute it all, and he blows it out like fire, and it turns into energy and turns into these creative force, which is badass, right? Hell yeah. But it seems a little chaotic, because this ability seems a little chaotic. But in order for change to happen, you need to, you know, you have destruction has to happen before that, you know, for a new page to begin. And I love to call on Fireball when I need like a boost of energy, and it always works so well. Like, I just do like 10 minutes meditation with Fireball, and I'll be like, damn, I feel like I'm on like 2 cups of coffee. Even though I am drinking coffee, but without the crash though, you know, like it's smooth, like you're feeling energized in a good way, because that fire you spit out is like, it's like it charges you up. It's like energy. Master alchemist, so he turns one things into another thing. And how he does it is he consumes it, and that line is so round. He has tiny wings. Nah, that's just a little plushie my friend got me, but he looks like that. He looks more like that. He looks more like that. And that's the fire I'm talking about. Like, it's almost like the charger, right? It's like when you charge, like charging your energetic body, you know. Look how evil he looks. No, but he's so cute. Like, in my eyes, it's so cute. It's like this little monster. Thank you, being beautiful mind. But yeah. And also we can do another. I don't think I've ever done a session with the dragon energy transmission with Fireball. But he usually comes through at times that is dark and dense and just like chaotic time. He comes, ooh, thank you, Graybill. I love it. Oh, wait, I need to get that. I love that. Okay, so yeah. He comes through when it's tough, you know, when things are tough. When you're going through like these heavier emotions and heavier things that's happening, like wars, anxieties, and like negativity, psychic attacks, and like and shit like that. Because if your life is beautiful, if everything is like, if everything is chill, like, you know, you're good, like you're fine. So what he does is, with these denser emotions in the collective, and or even in our personal life, you can call on to him to work with you. It's when you have these denser energy that you're dealing with, like people sending you evil eye, you know, shits like that, and just like negative energy around you, and then you will take all of that energy and consume it and transmute it into power, into thank you, Maddie. So that's why perhaps we can do a little energy transmission at the end, where you will be able to maybe perhaps get some good night's sleep after that, helping you transmute some denser energy within your being. So it's more like cleansing. So fire is also cleansing. Yeah, I love Fireball. He's funny though. He's funny. So fire, cleansing through fire is a little different than cleansing through water. Fire is cleansing in a way that it like takes it transform, and that's why fire element is transformative, right? Because it burns woods into ashes, you know, and then you take the ash into the earth, and then that kind of fertilize the land. And so it's like, it's transformative. And then you see like Phoenix and fire element is always about like changing from a chaotic state of being, from ashes, Phoenix, rebirth kind of stuff. So it's cleansing. So it takes away stuff that we don't want, that is dense, that is old, that is overdue, that is outdated, and then burning it down to ash, and it becomes a fuel. It becomes something that nourishes the ground, so the new life can grow from that, right? So with water is different. So water is different. Water is like purifies and heals and just kind of like mends wounds. So water can do fire that cannot do, and fire element can do what water cannot do. So I feel like this is super important. I am the type of person that like craves these balance in everything. I'm not just like, I just like stick with one element. I do work with like different element, and I do highly recommend that we all do that to balance it all out. But it really depends on what we need at different points of our life, at different stage of our life, you know, kind of stuff. And isn't he so cute? He does. He does have a lovely personality. He's a little more yappy than the dark dragon. Dark dragon is very quiet and like, but he's more like bubbly and funny, a little bit mischievous sometimes. He's sometimes just a little troublemaker sometimes, which I love. You know, we love a little cute, good troublemaker sometimes. How are you, Greg? Man, honestly, how are you feeling today? That question's low key confuses me. Like, I don't know, bro. Don't ask me that. But I appreciate you asking. Man, I already know how to answer that question. How do I feel? I don't know. Like, good? Not good? I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. But good. Welcome to the crybaby gang. Welcome to the. It's normal. All right. Night the feather gone. All right. So another message here is to so working with the fire elements is working with the fire elements require a lot of maturity, emotional maturity. Of course, experiences, because you can come off very impulsive working with fire element because of the power that it holds. You know how fire is. It's a little hard to contain, right? So that's why working with fire is a little tricky and it takes practice. And at this point, but again, you know, just practice, you know, it's no biggie. It's really no biggie. Seems like you're working with the water element, Greg. With the tears is the water element. Perhaps let's get some fire going on there. we have fire. We have fireball in the room today to channel. Boo, 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 boo. And he is like a clown, and he makes us feel blubbly, little cute, mischievous cutie. No, he's so cute. Look at these feet. Look at these cute ass feet. The wings are a little shiny. Nose. Alright. Let's see. Let's pull more cards. What would be a mix be like a dog fire? Ooh, actually, I've played around with that a lot. Mixing the dark and the dark dragon's energy and the fire. Actually, bro, you're not wrong. You're Dominique the Mystic. You know what? You actually, yeah. The fire dragon and the dark dragon, actually, they're like brothers. Like, because they're kind of like the two dragons that came to me. They're the two first dragons that came to me. Wait, actually, they're not the first. My bad. Like. The Fluffy is the first one. Fluffy is the white dragon. Angelic dragon is the first, and then Fireball and Dark Dragon, they're second and third, but they're both kind of like second, so they kind of came to me, and so they are kind of like brothers. So I tend to have them work together a lot, because they have like these, because they're both from the underworld, so they work really well together. So yeah, so Dark, you know what? That is actually, yeah, exactly. Because fire sometimes is hard to contain. And so with the dark dragon, kind of like tames it a little bit. Because the dark dragon is just like, it's like, bitch. And then the fire dragon is like, ah! You know? And then so that's why they work really well together. You know, I kind of like, I have them work together subconsciously. Like, I weren't even like aware of it. Like, I always have them like come out together, kind of. And the dark dragon is just like, yeah, it's like, I only talk when I need to. And the fire dragon is like, okay, too much. And he would be like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but it's funny. It's a duo. It's a funny duo. But black and red is also perfect match too. Dark dragon is also more like masculine. So the dark dragon is more like cloaking and protection and shielding for me. And also the dark dragon helps me deflect attacks. Like has the ability to reflex attacks. Like if someone attacks me, and it's like you see this like metal, like black metal like shield that it will like reflect any like energy that's being sent at me. So that's kind of like the dark dragon's ability. And another thing is the dark dragon calls things out, and also helps cloak. So sometimes like if we go into these astral battles, and Darky, I call him Darky. Thank you for the tiny Danny. And so Darky would just cloak us so that the enemy don't see us, and stuff like that. And we gotta do our thing. And what else? And he does attacks too, but his way of attacking is just like, oh yeah. And another thing about Darky is he teaches me to be a badass, to just say no, and to have boundaries, right? To have like strong boundaries. So if Darky comes through, I would be cursing a lot. You would be like, fuck, like fuck. We was just like, yeah. But Fireball is more like bubbly and like silly and just like cute, and Darky is just like just cursing the hell out of you. And you're like, no bullshit, come on, kind of vibe. Which is, they're a really lovely duo. They're both from the underworld, and I can't really live without them at this point. I love them so much. Yeah, I love Darky's energy because his energy is like underworld boss. It's just like, it's just like, yep, let's cut the bullshit out kind of vibe. It's just like, own it. Just own it. That's kind of like Darky's energy. Yeah. Which is actually, now thinking about it, is perfect, because fire sometimes could get a little bit out of hand. And then so with Darky, with the strong boundaries, and with these what is it called? He's more like contained, right? And so I guess he kind of grounds the fire dragon a little bit, like grounds the energy in, and just like shoop, and like contain it a little bit more, and so that it doesn't go out of control and be, destructive in an unnecessary way. Because we need just a good amount of it, not too much of it. That's the thing about working with these energy, yeah, which is fun, right? Like, bro, I feel like I'm like these wizards and witches, not like witches, like these wizard living in these fantasy movie or some sort, and like it's so fun, man. I always talk about these astral battles, and that's exactly where it is. Wish I can talk about that a little bit more, but that kind of maybe it depends. I'm not allowed to talk about them unless, yeah. Interesting. King of Peppercorn, King of Wand. Exactly. I was talking about working with the fire elements. You have to like have certain like maturity, because the King of Wand is like the master of fire element, because King is like perfectly developed, that can handle. It's just, the fire element is like this orange and like what is it, yellow color, and it has to do like with confidence, right? Because the King of Wand has to do with like leadership, confidence, taking control, all that kind of stuff. And if you don't handle that ego with the right amount of maturity, that could go in the wrong way. That would be being driven by the ego. Like that would be something like what we don't want. We want to use it in the right way. It will become like impulsiveness and stuff like that. So that's not what we want. It would be ungrounded. So with the Four of Wands reverse, is need to ground this energy in. Definitely ground this energy in. But here's the thing, guys. We learn through trial and error. There's nothing we fear. Even though sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes we're like, oops. But we learned. That's what happened with me. But I'm super grateful that we have this lovely team, so things never really get out of hand. I am really proud to say that, because it's not just me. Because, bro, like, if it's just me, then yeah, then I wouldn't have this confidence. But, like, man, I have this confidence because, like, we're working as a team, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Nah. And I love it. That was lovely. And then we do have a little water. We have a little water. Is the Ace of Cups. Is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cup is about creativity. Is about new beginning of inspirations. Water's coming in. Because listen, we were setting the ground, right? We were doing the groundwork. We were the thing is, like, all of the dead trees, the dead plants, the dead crops, and whatever it's called. You need to kind of destroy that, right, in order to plant new seeds. And then in the new seeds, you don't even see it growing yet. And then you have the little water, and you just, like, you were about to water the little, like, we're about to start watering the new land that we're planning right now. And that's why we're probably, a lot of us, we're probably still in the planning stage. You probably have these new ideas inside you, and they're not quite out there in the world. But be patient, guys. You gotta water that stuff, you know, because, like, after the whole destructions, that whole rebirth shit that went through, you gotta be gentle with yourself, you know. It was fucking tough, you know, burning all that shit down to the ground, to the ashes and all that stuff, and, you know, working on the land is, like, physical shit. Like, it's tough, you know. You gotta be gentle. And now you finally just allow the land to just, like, chill. And then we kind of, like, and then we're not gonna, like, start watering it like crazy. You gotta start with the little water. You gotta start with the little bit of that Ace of Cups. So we're just gonna start slow, you know, like. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not, like, if you plant a seed in the land, it's gonna take time. Like, you can't force it to grow, no matter how much water. And, I mean, like, if you overwater it, it's literally gonna die and drain inside the mud, inside. Come on. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You know, self-sabotaging that is. You gotta be gentle with yourself right now. It's just, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was just like, it was just chilling. Okay. Meanwhile, we can watch other people suffer. I'm just kidding. Watch other people suffer. That sounds terrible, but I just made a terrible sound there. It's not me. It's firedragon. It's fireball. What do you gotta say? They're from the underworld. Come on. They're just little creeps. But watch other people suffer. But you know what I mean, in a good way, you know, because it's growing pain, you know. It's a good way of suffering, because they're growing, you know. They need to grow. Always felt more connected to water, but I see the fire. We're all connected to all the elements. All of us, we're all connected to all the elements. It just depends on where they are hidden within you. Just like we have the 12 archetypes of the zodiac sign, we have all of them. If you look at your chart, every single person have 12 zodiac sign within their chart. They're just different placement, different houses, different planets. And so you kind of have to go a little bit deep inside yourself. They're just the surface layer. It's not just the surface layer. That's what we're all magicians and wizards and witches here. Of this fantasy world. You gotta you know, master every element, like the last airbender kind of shit. You gotta learn to master every element, bitch. I know, it's fun, right? But it's fun. Water's fun. But whatever that you... So here's the thing, Grubio, Gabe. You might already master the water element. Because if you are, like for me, if my sign is water, I feel like I've mastered water and fire. So like, if you feel really comfortable with one element, it just means that you've already mastered. You don't need to work on that. You can just like work on some other element that you're not really good at. So for example, I would really work with the earth element. Earth element is, I don't know, I feel called to work with earth element a little bit more. And the water element actually. I don't know why, but water element, but earth element particularly, to ground myself in. I've been constantly. That's kind of like my challenge. Some of you are even already master all the elements, and all you need to do is to awaken to that consciousness and understand. And then for you, you're just gonna feel like you pick up. You're gonna feel like you pick it up really fast. It's like because you've already mastered it, and then you've come in, you've reincarnated, and you forget everything. But it doesn't mean that it's all gone. It's still there, dormant within your soul essence. All you need to do is to activate. You become aware of it, and then before you even know, you're kind of like a natural at it. That's what happened. Like for example, for me, doing tarot reading astrology, like I can confidently say that I didn't really have to learn too much. I kind of just like study for a little bit and it just comes natural to me. Because I've already mastered in my past life and many of my past lives, and like working with these elements and stuff like that too. I was not aware, and that's why a lot of my skills and stuff are self-taught, except for hypnotherapy. I have to kind of, but that was hypnotherapy actually. I just kind of like become aware of it, and I'm just like, I just got it. So like a lot of you are like that. Like you just need to become aware of it. To know that such ideas exist, and once you know things exist, it's kind of like reawakening these soul memories of yours. And then before you even know it, you start trying it. You're like, oh, you're natural at it, you know. And that's what it is. This ASMR is stressing me out. Good, you're good. I love stressing people out. Fire dragon is gonna be like, bah, bah. Yeah. Man, gotta do it fluffy. And I'm telling you, Fireball is very mischievous like that. It's just like, oh my god, thank you, Grivio. Dragon crowned, yeah. And Fireball is such a fun. See what? Baby steps. Exactly what I was saying. Oh my god, this is beautiful. See the Ace of Cups. I was talking about. Don't need to flood the land with like a bunch of water. Just take a little cup of water. Start with that little. Start watering the land, those ideas, take a little step. Maybe if you want to write, you don't need to write like 10 pages right away. You can just like write a little bit here and there, you know. If you want to create music, create art, you can just like do a little doodling, just do a little bit. Just start it off with the baby steps. And follow your intuition before it makes sense. Because it probably won't make sense for now. It's almost like you're looking at the land. It probably won't make sense for now. It's almost like you're looking at the land and it's just like nothing is growing out yet, and you may feel like anxious. You're like, and you have to trust, you know. But like, well, that's the thing. I don't know if any of you are farmers here. Like, you're familiar with that. Like, sometimes you're not gonna like, oh my god, nothing is growing out. But like, cause you're experienced, you know it's gonna grow out. Like, no matter what. Like, you already know. Like, dude, right? And you just like chill, and you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever I gotta do every day. I just water a little bit every day, even though it takes time to actually see it start sprouting out and growing out. But that is, see. What is this little things on the ground? I don't know what they are. I think they're plates. Oh yeah, they are plates on the, but it looks like land. It looks like these seeds, it looks like this is the ground, and these are like the seeds in the ground, and like they will be growing out soon, but like you don't see nothing there, right? So like you gotta like take baby step. Yeah. All right. That was fun. All right, guys. I'm gonna end this live with a little 5 minutes fire dragon energy transmissions. So the transmission is gonna help you clear away past old energies within your auric field and within your aura, and just to continue to purge and clear a little bit more in your auric field. All right. So now we'll just enjoy the last minute of this live to receive the energy transmission and just get comfy. Maybe you are already comfy. And so continue to get comfy. Drop into the present moment. Drop into the present moment. Release any thought. Release any unwanted thought. And just ground it in. Particularly gonna be mainly on the back area, because that is mostly where past energies are stored. Because your back symbolize your past, because you're in the back, they're in the past. And so when we can work with that energy, we can and often start from the neck area, because the neck area is where energy can get stuck and dense up very easily, and it travels down to the lower back sometimes and then gets stuck there very easily. And then so you can feel that and just relax. All right. Ground it in. That it feels much lighter. All right. Just seal it in. It is done. All of that purged away. All of that been released. All of that's been released. Purged. Yeah. Whew. See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I feel like my ass is on fire. It's like warm. It's like warm. All right. You guys gonna need a good night's sleep, some really good rest, a good warm or hot shower to to settle in, and allow your body to work with that, because this temple, this physical body, is working with the energy. It's gonna need a little time to, you know. Thank you for the heart. Thank you, Radio. I appreciate you. Alright, that was finished. The energetic transmission is complete, and the message is complete. I hope all of you enjoyed it as much as I did, as much as Fireball did. It was fun and lovely and inspiring and energizing. So take a tidy moment take a tidy moment to show our gratitude to Fireball. Thank you, our Fireball baby, for this lovely energy transmission. We love you so much, and thank you. Me sending you guys so much love, and we'll see you very soon. Go have a good night's sleep. Love you. Bye. I'll see you soon. See you soon. Thank you all for being here.